Alright, so this is the Godin A6 Ultra. This is the deluxe version that just came out 2025. I think the only difference between the regular Ultra and the deluxe is basically a more premium feel. This one's thinner. I don't know if it's lighter. It feels really light though. It's nice. Mahogany back, mahogany neck, cedar top. Other than the premium feel, it's not much different than the regular Ultra, but it's damn pretty, ain't it? So the guitar comes with a gig bag, and honestly it's super sturdy. I don't mind using this at all. It's convenient too, because sometimes you don't want to carry around a big hard case. That's just so much easier. Basically how this guitar works is it has a piezo for acoustic tones, and it's got a humbucker for electric tones. I like it up at the neck personally, but some guitar players complain it's not at the bridge. You know, that's up to personal taste. It is what it is. I like it at the neck. So it's actually got two outputs. One is for a blended acoustic and electric sound, so I can go acoustic back to electric just by switching a fader. Or you can use both and send the electric tone to one amp and the acoustic to the other. The top and bottom fader here, that's for your volumes for acoustic and electric. The middle three faders is your bass, mids, and treble for the acoustic. And these two knobs up here are for the bass and treble for your humbucker. This guitar really has a premium feel. It's made in Canada, handcrafted. It's beautiful, beautiful guitar. So I do just want to show you how this guitar sounds, because when I was looking it up on YouTube, a lot of the reviews were saying like, here's how the A6 Ultra sounds. I was just like, I don't think 99% of the people who want this guitar are gonna play it like that. Like, what is this? What does a G sound like? That's what I wanted, so this is just a quick few chords for you. Pretty, it's nice. And with just a flick of a fader. Now I think the ultimate test is to see if it can hold up to two classic guitars. So I've got a Gibson J45 and a Gibson SG. So first I'm just going to play typical chords with the A6 Ultra, and then I'll swap back to the J45 and we'll see if it holds up. Now we're going to compare it with the SG for overdriven humbucker tones. One really cool thing that this guitar does that not a lot of other guitars do is, say you're playing through the piezo, so I can just add a little humbucker in there for some body, or all the humbucker. Pretty cool. But here's my 2 cents. Does this replace the Gibson J45? No, not at all, because the Gibson J45 unplugged sounds way better. That's just what it was made for. This, on the other hand, was made for being played live. So the thing is, the Gibson J45 has so much body to it. If you're playing at a loud gig, chances are you're going to feedback with that thing. Whereas this, you can absolutely crank it. You're not going to get any feedback unless you're really pushing it. Does this replace a regular electric guitar? No, it doesn't replace that either. The thing is, you have to play with some heavier gauge strings on here so you can get a good acoustic tone. But the trade-off is that instead of me having to go, okay, electric, acoustic, while I'm performing live, I'm acoustic, I'm electric. So it's more of a convenience thing, especially because I'm a looper. So if you're a loop artist and you want to record some acoustic, and and then you want to play electric leads over it, boom. Whereas typically you would have to loop the acoustic, throw it down, grab the electric, plug it in, switch everything around. So it's really just a convenience thing. I would say it's 80% of the way there for an acoustic and 80% of the way there for a good electric. But it's a good compromise for an all-around guitar for live performance, especially for live looping. Just something to keep in mind. When I was looking at this guitar, for some reason I thought, that's so cool, I'm going to have the playability of an electric guitar, but it's going to sound like an acoustic too. It's just not true. If you want the acoustic piezo to sound really good without buzz, you're going to have higher action and heavier gauge strings. It's just natural. So unless you're Stevie Ray Vaughan, you're going to have a hard time getting crazy bends out of this thing. Not that it's not possible, it's just, it does take getting used to, and just know that it's going to be a bit harder to play than a typical electric guitar. I would say for playability, it's right in the middle between an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar, if it's set up properly. So the question is the A6 Ultra Deluxe worth it over the regular Ultra? And is it just worth it overall? I would say it all depends on taste. If you prefer that premium touch of all mahogany and just better components and better build quality, right now it's $2,900 Canadian for the Deluxe and $2,100 Canadian for the regular. So for $800 more, you're getting a more premium experience. Now, is it worth it in general? I would say if you do what I do, live looping, or you're constantly switching between electric guitar and acoustic guitar for your live performance, it's definitely worth it, honestly. When you're playing through the piezo, it doesn't feed back like a regular acoustic might, and the humbucker sounds awesome to me, so no worries at all. I would say the only con of this guitar is that you just have to realize you're not going to get electric guitar playability without a ton of buzz, and unless you like a buzzy acoustic, that's up to you. So tell me your thoughts about this guitar in the comments below, and if you like this video, make sure to subscribe.